Have you ever tried to throw something away and suddenly you hesitate? Not because you need it, but because something about it feels hard to let go. You tell yourself it's just an object, something you don't use, something you don't need. And yet, you keep it, you put it back, you delay the decision. Not once, but over and over again. Most of the time, you're not holding on to the object. You're holding on to what it represents. A memory, a version of yourself, a moment that once mattered. And letting go of it doesn't feel like throwing something away. It feels like losing something. There's another layer, a quieter one. What if I need this later? What if I regret throwing it away? It sounds practical, but often it's not about usefulness. It's about control. Keeping something makes you feel prepared. Letting go feels like risking something unknown. At some point, your mind starts attaching meaning to things that were once neutral. A simple item becomes tied to a feeling, a moment, a person, a version of your life. And over time, you stop seeing the object for what it is. You see what it meant. This is where it gets deeper. When you try to throw something away, it doesn't feel neutral. It feels personal. Because in a subtle way, you've connected it to your identity. Who you were, what you felt, what you went through. So when you let it go, it feels like you're letting go of a part of you. There's something even quieter. Sometimes you keep things because you're not ready to close that chapter, not fully. Holding on to the object keeps the story open. It lets you feel like it's not completely over. At some point, it stops being about the item itself. You're not keeping it because it's useful. You're keeping it because it's familiar, because it's safe, because letting go requires something more difficult, accepting that something has already ended. Keeping things you don't need isn't always about clutter. Sometimes it's about memory. Sometimes it's about identity. And sometimes it's about not being ready to move on. If this felt real, you're not alone. Here we explore growth, success, and the human mind, without noise, just honesty. I'll see you in the next one.